Hey Aaron, it's Mana here. So I actually did the Bloody Maiden Summon last week, and I was deciding whether to post this or not. But just showing the footage here, and I didn't voice it over, so just gonna play back the video while talking about it. So if you looked at my PvP video, I talked about how Shalltear is one of the pretty much the top melee Darien hero in the game, and that's one of the big reasons why I pulled for her in the first place. Um, how I didn't really know if I was gonna post this video just because of uh, how RNG it is. But for people who are pulling on this banner, so there's 9 boxes here for this lucky summon. Sometimes you get six boxes, but with 9 boxes you get a lot more tokens and you reach the guaranteed tokens amount of 8,500 a lot faster. Um, but usually, if you really want to guarantee a lucky hero like this, you probably have to assume that you're going all the way to 8,500 tokens. And yeah, and this is just me like stumbling along the way. And you do see people getting lucky and pulling her before the guarantee. That's pretty rare, but you do see quite a few of them. But don't I always say don't expect it. But if it happens to you, then that's great. Usually for me, I've been burned so much times in the past going for lucky summons without going all the way to the guarantee. So, you waste like 20k diamonds here, 20k diamonds there, then that could have been a guarantee where you just left empty-handed. So as a rule of thumb, I usually make sure I have enough diamonds to um, for the worst case scenario of going all the way to the guarantee summon. So yeah, so I did test drive Shalltear in Arena in the past few days, past week, and she's really solid. And like I explained in the PvP tier video, her weakening stats are good. She's not particularly weak like the other good melee Darien is nuts, and she have like 30 water resist, which means well the base resist is 100, and anything below that you take extra damage against that element. So with 30 water resist, you take a lot of water damage. So if you face a mage like Ellen, which hits the uh, water wounds and hits your melee unit really hard, you can probably die from just one skill. And yep, so every time you clean out the box, you get like a lucky summon where the next time you open the box, you get to open 2 boxes instead of one, just like this. And I mean, you would hope like you would get the lucky hero, um, like way before that, and I don't quite remember how much um, diamonds I spent here. I need to crunch the math really quick here, but to get a guaranteed, that's I would say on average you need like 60k, and for a hero like Shalltear, I think that's pretty worth it. Just because like if you look at the tier list and you look at all these S tier heroes, um, most of them aren't even like guaranteed. Like you can spend 150k diamonds and you just have a box that has like three heroes and you get one of the three, and not all three is a hero that you might want. So that's true for like Apocalypse heroes, true for Callus heroes, and well, we'll see. Maybe 18 will steer away from that in the future, but that's one of the big criticisms where of like big spenders. And before anyone called me a big whale, um, I actually save majority of the diamonds I use here is from arena. As you know, like if you hang out in like top 10 arena, you get um, well, for me, I get like on average over 900 diamonds a day from Grand Arena and regular arena just because I hang in the top 10 ranks for the most part. Sometimes I get kicked out when it's a really tough group, um, but usually I hang up there, and I've been saving since I knew like overlap collaboration was coming. So, so I got a decent amount of diamonds there. And I did have some. questions from viewers, and I'll go through it really quickly about like gear and what they should get from the cash shop and what and oh, and by the way, happy Lunar New Year's to anyone who celebrates it. It was yesterday, but I think a lot of people are still celebrating over the weekend. So, yep, happy Lunar slash Chinese New Year's. And in celebration of that, actually, A Team actually put some really nice cash shop items. So I'll quickly go over that. And I'll pull over my Valkyrie Connect windows after this video, after this pull. So I'm at 8,000 tokens. Yep, and still not guaranteed. So I guess this is typically what you should expect. Um, and yep, I think I pretty much have to buy her here. And this should be the last one. Yep. So yep, just buy the Shalltear cells and that's it. Alright, and that's it for the video. And let's go quickly into summons right now. So this is February 13, and right now we have the Chinese New Year summons. I've got asked by some people what I think about Mei Yu. She's the limited edition um, for this banner. Let's see, 2 enemies front row, and this is grounded. So it's pretty much like Boar, but I think it's slightly weaker. Shadowbound. Shadowbound means they're CC'd. CC meaning they can't move and they can't dodge. Like if you have feint, sometimes you can dodge damage, but that means they can't dodge. Corrupt means they take double half their defense, so they take a little bit more damage. It's not exactly twice the damage, but it's maybe like 50% more. All allies berserk. This is definitely a really nice skill. Usually what I like to do with these summons is I just do like one pull, because it's discounted 1500. And if I get it, great. If I don't get it, it's fine too. And for low-income players, like free-to-play, or if you hang in a B rank arena, you don't get much income every day. You really have to be smart with your pulls. You can't just dump everything into one pull, especially if you want to play this game for a long term. Okay, let's take a look at our openers. Opener Pit Chain. Pit Chain means that they're branded and cursed, so they can't heal, and in fact they actually take half damage when they heal. So that's stopping them from doing anything. And if you do like a quick high damage team, you can probably take them down pretty fast here. Oh wow, okay, I didn't see this. Silence resistance and fear resistance. Well, silence isn't that popular of a CC right now, but fear resistance. There's some items that causes you to fear, and like I explained in my other videos, active skills are better than equipment skills. So when you fear them, um, when you have fear resistance, that means you can probably skill before the enemy. But I would say she's not have to get. If I have to rank her, she's probably like A minus in the tier list. Yeah, and her, let's see, ratio, she's magic human airborne. Okay, that's definitely not a good combination in the current meta anyways. So let's see, let's talk about the next banner, diamond. Okay, if you're a new player, this is 2000 diamonds, and select the heroes guaranteed, so you select 3. If you're a relatively new player, I would say this hero for sure. She gives you um, status element resistance up, and this is refresher. You want this to resist status elements like CCs and everything, and this is just a bonus. And stone skin and attack shield for allies. This was originally the tanky turtle um, uh, hero for refreshing CC resist, but yeah, I think right now her stats are a little bit low and her skill time is a little bit slow, but this is definitely a good pickup for if you don't have her. Let's see, another good pickup. Let's see, is Frey. Um, yeah, that's definitely good. She was one of the first hero that's like super OP because causes charm, and back then they don't have CC resist, so it's hitting a lot of key races here, and that's a good hero to pick up. And let's see, the third hero. This is hard one. I would say it's a toss up. Any hero that you want. Rhapsody if you want her. Um, Necromancer if you want her. Heimer if you want her. Yep. So these are all toss up from there. Just pick the third one, and it's a good summon if you don't have these two. Okay, maiden summon. I haven't decided whether I should put this yet. I might do another video if I decide to put her. If I do, it'll be for Evil Eye. She's, like I said, she's more of a PvE hero. I probably could use her in Grand Arena, but maybe like Team 3. Um, not too sure how good she is yet. I pulled this one already. I got Evil Eye. You know, you can get one of these. And at the guaranteed price pool, you know, Evil Eye is 35%. Of course, I got her. And some people got the Gamma, which is good. And yeah, that's it for the banners. Let's go really quickly here to the cash shop. If you have to spend money, like for me, I got by all this time mostly getting the diamond pass. That's the most worth it here. Sometimes I get the packs if I need to. Okay, let's look at the Lunar New Year packs here, the fortune bags. Um, if you have to, if you really want to spend money, of course you want the best deal, right? So I would definitely, let's see, I'll definitely avoid something like this. This is okay, Nature's Growth, but for $20 for this one piece, I wouldn't go for it. This one, I would not go for this. Yep, you don't have much diamonds. Usually you want a ratio of 200 diamonds per dollar, and this is less just because they give you equipment, but these equips aren't even good. Vanguard Sword. No, these aren't even good. So that goes back to, let's see, celebration packs. Um, yeah, like I said, 200 diamonds to a dollar ratio. This is way below, so don't buy these. Fortune bag. Okay, and here is the gear. People ask me like, can I do a video on gear? And it's actually really hard to do a tier video on gear just because a lot of gear are limited. I'll go to my arena really quickly after this to show you what I'm running, but a lot of the gears are tied to events, and once they're gone, they don't come back. But if you want to spend $24, I would say this is a pretty decent deal. Uh, there's 2,100 diamonds, so that means that if you were to buy diamond packs, like these are oh no not these. So this is the best ratio, and this is $80 for 1,700. So it's up close to 212 diamonds per dollar. That means you're spending 2K for these gear, which is really good. If you look at gear banners, you can spend upwards of like 9,000 for a 3-star, and this one you can pick what you want. So Hydra Ring, like I said, is for melee Therians, and this is what makes melee Therians so good. So if you don't have this, I would say this is absolutely the most important thing to pick up for your team. So the key things here is Petrify, 2 turns to a back enemy on counterattack, and this is the opener for 2 turns. So petrify the back two. Sometimes that's why you put heartstones on your back two heroes to counter this item specifically. But sometimes you can't do that if your back hero is like an Azer or someone who can't wear heartstone. So that's definitely a good pickup. Judgment Bow. This is paralyze 1 turn to all enemies. This is really good if your enemy team does not have a paralyzed resist hero. Like Nut, give team-wide paralyzed resist for 15 turns, and that's probably the key hero right now. If you're running this, you should avoid teams like that. This is for dwarves, not so good. I wouldn't get that. Staff of Chaos is a bit of outdated CC. It's still good in the lower ranks like B rank or whatever, but if you don't have one, you know you can think about picking one up, but that's not the highest priority here. Rod, she's good in teams where you have really strong mages. So skill gauge up 20% is uh, makes your mages skill faster, so it's good. And this is a bonus here. Immortal Ring, yep, I've been trying to get this for myself for a long time, and it might not look like much, but pit chains friend enemies for 5 turns, and this is not even like a hero skill or anything. This is just an accessory, so you can slap that on your Azer, Elf, Daring Beast, no restrictions. So I probably put it on the mage, and this allows for a quick front bust, so you can try to kill the tanks like ASAP. Focus your equipments to the front hero or front two hero, and you can probably melt them with the skill because you prevent any kind of healing. So this is definitely a good pickup if you don't have it. Phoenix Staff. I'm surprised they put this on here. This is really strong just because it's two hits. First to the lowest resist and for two enemies to the lowest resist. So this you stack up the confuse. So if they have CC element resistance 50%, you just increase your chances of landing the confuse on the first hero. You hit them twice with confuse, and you also reduce their magic defense, which is super good. And the rest is just okay. You know, I wouldn't get it. Okay, fortune box. Okay, so the diamond count is slightly about 100 to a dollar, which is good. High boost potions. This is for framing heroes, like I talked about in my other videos. Framing is it's good for certain heroes that boost their active skills and boost their stats. And oh wow, they can give you a party hero voucher. Okay, let's see what's in here. Wow, okay. Shinfu, like I told you, in the tier list, this is actually A plus tier hero. Definitely worth a pickup to solidify your Grand Arena or even Arena. Like you can see her in high A tier arena, just because like I told you about the on Fortify. This is a really strong skill because it dies the first time, recover 50% HP. And look at this, they have enemy resistance 100% for 10 turns. That means you can't CC it. And Stone Skin, Frenzy, Masters, so you're just going ham once this hero resurrects. And if it casts a skill, you can't stop it from casting. So that's what makes Fortify like a really strong skill. Flame Chain, Azer, Darien, pretty popular races. So really good pickup, and these heroes are really representative of the Chinese New Year. So um, pretty thoughtful of A-Team to put these heroes on there. I'm really surprised on this one. Yeah, I don't actually have this hero, so I'll think about picking her up. Shiny Moon Kaguya, okay. So yeah, this will be good to pick up if you want to if you want to spend money, and this will be good to pick up for the gear. And gear is typically harder to get than heroes. Okay, and this one high boot potion. Wow, that's a lot. And let's look at this voucher. Rover, Sif. Okay, this is kind of garbage. If you really want to buy it, I would say Senia and maybe Isif, but not really. This is not as worth it. So priority would be gear, of course. Gear will be number one, followed by this, followed by this, and this will only be for Shinfu. The rest are not as good. All right, Gearing, you can probably search me in Arena. You can just go by rankings, and by rankings, you can go and look at like A tier, different groups. Like, oh, look at what these guys are running, and you pretty much just try to copy them. You know, you can't go wrong copying these top players. So I mean, that's kind of it for this video, and good luck on your pulls, and again, good luck on your Valkyrie Connect adventures.